Hello. Usually when I do these dad rants, I have a few key things that I want to hit on. Today, I am just going to talk about phones and the experience of getting a new phone. Long story short, I had an iPhone 8 Plus. It's a good phone. I like this phone. I'm still sentimentally attached to this phone, but through my work, I was offered a deal. My contract was finally up. I was offered a deal on a new iPhone 11. Check that out. It's the new one. It's not the Pro Max, but it's an 11. It's the latest iPhone. I couldn't pass it up, and I'm on a plan with work that's ridiculous. So I'm not going to go over the details about that, but it would be stupid not to upgrade at this point. It would be dumb. Anyway, got a ridiculous phone plan. Got the new iPhone 11. Now, remember back in the day when you got your first smartphone? It was amazing. It was like, look at all the things I can do on here. Hey man, check out this beer drinking app. And the beer would slide down. Like, sick, bro. And I had one that it looked like a shaver. Flip it on and then the phone would start buzzing and then I'd walk up to people secretly and be like, and they'd be all, oh man, those were the glory days of phones. That was my first phone, an iPhone 3G, and then my wife got a 4 and I was like, oh, that 4 is awesome. Look how much better the pictures are, I can't wait. And then I got an iPhone 5. It was like, yeah, this is sweet, man. These photos look really nice. I like the screen is a little more narrow. I went to a 6S from a 5. It's like, whoa, I got the 6S Plus. Now I'm rocking this huge phone. It's like a tablet in my hands. I went from a 6S to an 8 and I was like, yeah, this is kind of the same thing. And now I've gone from an 8 to an 11 and I'm like, it's a little smaller, it's a little thicker, but when I turn it on, do I still have Facebook? Yes. Do I still have Instagram? Yes. Can I still do my little video and photo editing things that I like to do? Yes, I still have all those things. This one I can do emojis. Okay, let's find me. Oh, hey. How you doing? Isn't this awesome, brah? Whoa, epic. So now I can send this to people. I can be like, yo man, wanna hook up for like some burgers later, brah? It doesn't even really look like me. My beard isn't that good, but anyway. So that's neat. In the front facing camera is a little bit better. I can do portrait mode in here, where it blurs out the back. I always hate the front facing camera. You can be feeling really good about yourself one day and then you turn on the front facing camera and you're like, look away, I'm hideous.
Look away, I'm hideous.
11-year-old son thinks, it's awesome that, I'm so jealous dad's got an 11. Really, it just doesn't do it for me anymore. Those incremental upgrades seem more and more incremental all the time. I saw something that bothered me, and it's funny how phones have become they're like a new status symbol. Same with AirPods. I've got these little black Bluetooth. These are fake AirPods. So these are what I use for running. But the way technology has now become status symbols, it's a little bit bothersome. If you have AirPods in, way cooler. Not for me necessarily, I don't give a care, but for my kid, he uses these, but he'd be a lot prouder if he was walking around with AirPods. And the phones, while when they're on, they're almost identical and they run for me and what I do. And I do some pretty high-tech stuff. I do video editing, I do photo editing, I do and not just your regular, I'm gonna throw a filter on there. I do some pretty in-depth stuff. I cut faces off people, I put them on other people. It's hilarious, people love it. These run almost identical. This 11 is a bit of a status symbol when people see you taking photos versus this. And that's the biggest thing. I saw something that on AliExpress, it's one of those websites where you order stuff from China, where you can actually buy, so if you take the case off an 8, you can actually buy a square lens to put over your 8 to make your 8 look like an 11. The lens does nothing. It doesn't do a thing. It just makes your old phone look like the new phone. How sad is that? That's how far we've come, people. I'm a bit of a techie guy. I like to have the latest, newest stuff. But if you're happy with your 8, do not upgrade for the sake of having a square camera. Don't do it for status. If your phone is running fine, keep your old phone. It does the same stuff. I kind of equate it to this. I remember one time in college, I won $1,000 and I bought a new TV. And I was excited. It was a 32-inch huge box TV and I was pumped to get this thing. And I got it home, I hooked it up, and I turned on my stuff and I'm like, yeah, cool. And I started playing a game on it, I'm like, same game. So then I started flipping through the channels and I'm like, it's the same stuff on TV. It looks a little, well, it's bigger, but it's not really doing it for me. All I'm telling you, these are popular right now, the 11s. If you've got an 8 and you're happy with it, keep your old phone. They don't do enough to make it worth an upgrade. Again, not much of a rant, more of a PSA for you people out there thinking you need an upgrade. You don't need an upgrade. Unless you've got like a 5, you don't need to upgrade. If you're rocking an 8 and still works for you, keep that phone. Keep that phone. All right, rant over. Goodbye, everybody.